Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tara and this is The Planting Bug. So in today's video, I am going to be showing you a plant project that I have going on. A dear friend of mine gave me a planter box. It's a planter arrangement that has all types of plants in it after my cat Jada passed away. Really sweet of her to do. I've had it now for a few months and some of the plants are doing wonderful and some are suffering, and I just really want to individually remove all of them, plant them in their own pots so that I can take care of them individually and show them all the attention that they need. Because plants are different and they don't need all the same lighting, they don't need all the same care. So I'm gonna go ahead and disassemble this planter box that my friend gave me and go ahead and replant them all in individual pots, and I'm gonna take you guys along with me. So here is the planter box that my friend gave me. As you can see, there's some gorgeous plants in here. There are 7 plants total. We've got lemon, lime, Dracina here. This here is your Syngonium. And then down in here, there's a Maranta. And this is the one I'm most worried about. As you can see, some of the leaves are starting to die. So I've got some soil here. I've got more out in my garage if I need to go and get some. And then I just pulled some pots, nursery pots that have good, well draining holes at the bottom. I am hoping that these will fit. If they don't, we'll see what I need to do. I might have to go to the store and get some more, but right now I'm just trying to use what I already have. All right, so hopefully you can see all of this. Let's just go ahead and start working with each one. I am quite nervous. I don't even know how this is really set up. There is a lot of this moss on the top, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull all this off first. So that I can find each individual plant. Let's see how these are planted in here. I was hoping that there was like individual pots inside, but it looks to me like they are all planted inside this box. All right, so all this moss is out. Let's go ahead and just start with this first one here. For the most part, I'm just going to use my hands. Let's go ahead and see if we can separate these and not cause any damage. As you can see, there is foliage that has died, so I think it's really good that I'm getting these out and planting them on their own. So I don't want to cause a lot of damage pulling these out. I want to have the roots be intact as much as possible. So here's the first one. I asked one of my friends what this is. She thinks it's some sort of a palm plant, but I'm not sure. If you guys know what this one is, let me know down in the description. So there's the first one successfully removed. Now let's work on this one here. This is another one that I do not know what it is. So I'm just gonna pull it. best I can without causing any damage to the roots. That one's coming out pretty easily. So there you go. You can see the roots are all there. They came out pretty easily. I just don't think there was much room in this box for the roots to even start growing. So I think it's really good that I'm removing these and getting them in their own individual pots. All right, so let's go with the, what is this called? Dieffenbachia, I think is what it's called. So let me pull this one out. This one's going to be a little tricky because these are here. Okay. This one might pull. Oh, that came out super easy. This one looks great. So as you can see there, there's a lot of soil. I'm not going to mess with the roots much. I don't know much about these plants, so I don't want to cause any damage. There is a lot of foliage that has expired. I'll go ahead and trim that down after I get it planted, but this one I'm really excited to have. I think it is just gorgeous. All right, let's move on to this one here. Again, I have no idea what this plant is. I think it's really pretty though. And let's see where the root system starts on this one. Nice, it came right up. So I'll just let whatever soil wants to fall, I'll let fall. But as you can see, the roots are all intact. They look good. There's a leaf that has expired, but for the most part that looks good as well. All right, let's move over to the Maranta, the prayer plant. This is the one I'm a little nervous about. It just doesn't look very good to me. So let's take a look at where this root system is. Yeah, it's not very big root system. As you can see, this one looks pretty sad. And this is a plant that I really want to have. I've had some issues with this getting bugs before, but as you can see, this is new growth on it and it just does not look good. These existing leaves look great. That doesn't look good, but I'm going to go ahead and get this planted and just see how it does. Hope for the best. Now for the lemon lime Dracina. It's kind of interesting here. There's this plant here, which I don't know what this even is. I don't know. Let me see. Looks like they just shoved a whole entire plant here. Try not to do. I'm just pulling it. That root has really gotten down into there. Okay, so this one, it's got a lot of roots. It's root bound pretty bad. I don't even know what plant this is. It doesn't really look like it did too much, but it doesn't look horrible. So I'll go ahead and plant that one individually and see what happens. Now for this gorgeous lemon lime Dracina. This is the plant that I don't have that I have wanted. Let me go ahead and pull this one up. This. All right, so I feel like this one looks just great and it's doing well. The roots look great in there. There's no leaves on here that have died. It looks really good. I'm excited about this one. And then for the Syngonium, I think this one is just gorgeous. I'll pull this one up next. It should come out real easily. There, this one looks really great. I'm excited to have this one in my collection as well now because I don't have any. There's the root system on that one too. It's really long. As you can see, this one looks gorgeous. So I'm excited to get this planted as well. You can see it really went pretty easily. I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 plants were in that planter box. So how exciting for me to have 8 new plants to care for. I'll go ahead and get all of these individually planted, and let's go ahead and do that next. Okay, so right now I'm gonna go ahead and just play around with these nursery pots that I have and see what fits in what. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I should have plenty. As you can see, some of these are really small and they'll fit in the small ones. So let's go ahead and see which ones will fit in what. Okay, so change of plans. I didn't feel good about planting a lot of those in these little tiny pots. I just think they're way too small and there's no point in it. So I brought these. These are some pots that I've owned. They do have draining holes and a little tray at the bottom. So these are great plants to, or pots to plant in. Okay, so I've got this pot for him and this one here. This one I believe will work good with this Maranta. That one will hold that one well, and then I've got these 3 here. Okay, so let's just go ahead and start. I'll just do 1 plant at a time. I'm definitely gonna need more soil than this. Okay, so I have all of them replanted. They look really good. Like I am, this is the one that I'm most scared of. So I will just hope for the best. The only one I did not get replanted, and it's just because I don't have a pot for it, is this. As you can see, it's sticking out. This one's pretty root bound, so I just need to find a better draining pot, bigger, that can fit this, and just see what it does, because it is a cute little plant. I thought it was weird sitting in there. It kind of, I don't know what happened to it. As you can see, they look like they chopped a bunch of pieces there on the end. I don't know, but it was just kind of in the middle of the whole thing. So I'm gonna see what it does and get it planted. It looks cute. So now the last thing I'm gonna do is trim up any dead leaves that are on these plants and give them all a really good watering. And then the hardest part of all is to find a place to put these plants in my house. I have now, I believe, 50 houseplants, and all of them have space in my house, but now I need to find an individual space for all of these. So wish me luck on that, but let's go ahead and water these. Okay guys, so I'm all done. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that it was helpful. I have never disassembled a plant arrangement and repotted them all, so I was really nervous about doing it, and it was so much easier than I thought it would be. I am so happy that I did it. Now I need to find a home for all of these. And if you are not subscribed yet, I'd love to have you stick around and subscribe, become part of my plant family. So go ahead and hit that red subscribe button down below. And then remember to turn on the notification bell so you're notified each and every time I upload. And I'll be back more with some of my plant care, my plant journey as I figure out this whole plant life. So like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I really enjoyed doing it. I love working with plants. I love getting my hands in the soil. It just relaxes me. It just makes me feel good. I think that I am a nurturer, and I love to, you know, feed plants and let them grow and let them become beautiful things. And like I said, I am worried about that Maranta. We'll see how it does. I'll just keep you guys updated on how all of these plants do. I'm very hopeful that they'll turn out gorgeous and beautiful. So, all right guys, I'll be back soon. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.